Welcome back, everybody. Bruce Porter joins us now for this week's Dollars and Cents segment. Good to see you once again.
Nice to be here.
All right, here we go. Today's question, this is a good one. Why is our country in such financial disarray? It seems that every day we are faced with more and more financial worries. Is it all in our head, or are things harder than they used to be?
Well, I guess everybody could decide for themselves. But I tell you, when you're trying to set your plan for this year, and you're trying to keep up with politics or the news or current events, everything does kind of seem like it's in disarray. It's a little scary.
It's very scary.
So it was a little bit difficult to figure out what kind of an answer we could give these folks. But I went back, done some research. There's 5 things that we really didn't have to deal with 50 years ago. And we go back that long to see what kind of changes we're facing as a country. And one major thing is retirement planning.
Yeah, it's not what it used to be.
Yeah, 41% of workers used to be covered by pension plans. That was a guaranteed retirement system in addition to Social Security and other types of savings. And now that's not that way anymore. Companies can't afford to do that because of economics. People are living longer. Mortality tables went up. 20 to 30 years of retirement. And now companies tell their employees, you're kind of on your own. So that's where the 401ks and the 403bs and all that came up.
Right.
And now people are into retirement and they're looking for some security rather than focused on growth because of all the changing economics. Now we go to identity theft. Wasn't even an issue 50 years ago.
No.
2014, 12.7 million people had their identity taken, lost $16 billion.
Oh, stop it. That hurts.
I mean, think about it. The major companies, Neiman Marcus, Target, Home Depot, eBay, lost their data, which exposed everybody. So how do you protect yourself? Well, you have to manage your exposure. If you've got credit cards you're not using, cut them up and cancel them. If you're a typical family of 4, maybe one credit card for household for emergencies and things, you limit your exposure to outside sources. That's one thing that everybody could do better, and it would help. So now we go to healthcare.
Oh my, don't even get me started. Yeah.
I mean, healthcare is out of control. The nation spent $23 billion in 1965 on health care.
23 billion, 65, okay.
Now we're at 3.1 trillion per year estimate and going up, and it's totally out of control. So now what do? A couple of weeks ago we talked about an emergency fund and a savings fund, and the
Hope
difference.
you paid attention. Yeah.
You set up the emergency fund, put some money in there, and then raise your deductibles. That'll lower your cost of your health insurance, and even look into setting up an HSA, a health savings account, to take care of the smaller things.
Sure.
If you do that, it'll help you curtail the cost of your care or your medical care costs within your own budget, and that will help. Credit cards were not in our wallet.
No.
Years ago, 1950, Diners
cash.
Club.
You saved up. You bought stuff.
Diners Club.
Diners
My mom
Club.
and dad had one. Diners Club. And now the buy now, pay later thing really took off in the 70s. So now everybody's got credit cards. 2.6 credit cards per person. And the average balance is $15,355 per person. Average.
Per person?
So that's crazy, because we all know they do charge a thing called interest.
Oh, and lots
We're
of
going to
it.
charge you to use our money. So now we're stuck with that debt. And now you look at overall household debt. We have truckloads of debt as a country, as a nation, as individuals. We are in the poorhouse. Talk about, this is National Toast Day.
Yeah.
We are toast.
We're toast.
If we don't get a handle on that debt.
And you're going to be eating toast
The
like
average
every day,
debt,
all day. Yeah.
The average debt
That's all
in
you can afford.
1960 was $4,000 a household. Now it's $129,000. So there's what's happened in a 50-year period. What has happened? We got out of focus. We started going into debt.
Yeah.
Even as a nation, we got out of focus. We started going into debt. We got to be a leader in our household when it comes to our budget. We got to have leader in our country. We got to have a Congress that's going to control things. We have to have mom and dad that say, no, we have to put a stop to this. We have to live within our means.
Yeah, your personal responsibility does matter.
And build savings.
Let it
That's
kick
what
in.
we got to do.